Hello, I'm back doing an energy reading for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Alright, I'm about to get into it. If you would like to request a personal reading, you can get that information to schedule. It'll be in the description box below this video. You can schedule on my website, energyexchangewellness.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I also have Black Friday deals up and running. I think six different services or items. It's a combination. Those links will be at the bottom of this video, as well as the link to how to request a personal reading. Gemini, current energy, spirit, please and thank you for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, current energies for Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Something is taking a long time to be said. I'm getting some type of pain. Yeah, 3 cards to come out. Ghost pipe at the bottom of the deck. This has come out for a couple readings so far. This is a pain reliever. Like I said, I'm getting some type of pain, and it's taking a minute for the information to be gathered to come out. We have juniper, which denotes intuition, right? But we have juniper berry, invigorate. We have blackberry, adaption. And then we have calendula, brighten. This is giving solar plexus, inner child. I'm hearing wounds. So Gemini, I'm hearing you've come up with numerous ways to combat or deal with, live with your childhood trauma. You've come up with numerous ways intuitively to adapt to the circumstances of your childhood trauma is what I'm getting. You've intuitively come up with different ways to adapt to the circumstances of your childhood trauma. So you've been using your intuition to come up with ways to adapt to some childhood trauma, some circumstances of childhood trauma. Clarify this in the physical for Gemini placements one more time. And I mean, if you have intuition, and I'm hearing you have strong intuition, I don't know your other placements, but if you have intuition and things that have worked for you to be able to adapt to the circumstances of your childhood trauma, you could also use that intuition or utilize with gratitude and appreciation your intuition to help you get out of the circumstances or alchemize them or transform them or change them or evolve or heal from your childhood trauma. Take it how it resonates. But some of y'all are not doing that because you don't want to leave somebody behind and they're not ready. They haven't adapted, evolved. You're their safety. As you continue to use your intuition to adapt to the circumstances, it's going to cause you to walk away. So you may have been consciously choosing to figure out how to adapt to it so it's comfortable for you so you can stay in it because somebody else is not ready to leave or evolve. Could be a sibling, could be a partner, could be a parent. But as you keep coming up with intuitive ways to help you adapt, that is also healing you, healing your inner child. And at some point, I'm hearing now, you're walking away from this. You leaving them behind with this 8 of Cups. Leaving behind. It's in alignment with your highest good. It's the best thing for you, your mind, body, and spirit. This adaptation, right? You've been functioning in chaos, and it could be causing some issues to your nervous system. And you realize that, and you figured out how to heal from that. Like you utilizing your intuition to help you adapt. It is helping you evolve too. Because even though this childhood trauma is not affecting you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, physically, it's affecting the physical vessel that you are in with this pain. And then right after that, we have nettle, which is like protection. And then we got protection, which is rowing. Like it's healing you. It's supporting you. So it's like your intuition. I mean, because some people may look at this and feel like, Gemini, you was using your intuition to work against you. Like, why would you want to stay in it? But you had a reason. But your intuition was working with you because it's at the same time, it's helping you sustain, maintain in these circumstances of this childhood trauma. It's also healing you to evolve past it, to walk away. Yeah, so you're leaving somebody behind when you consciously chose not to. And then we have clarifying, because like I said here, there was a tower moment, right? That it's the nerves. There's an issue with the nerves, is what I'm getting from what came at the bottom of the deck, ghost pipe. There's an issue with the nerves and the physical body. Something might have happened. I'm hearing cardiac arrest, and somebody's like, Lord forbid, right? But it's causing some physical issues to your body. And yeah, you can intuitively come up with the way to get it together, and I feel like you are, but that is causing you to move out of this space. It's causing you to move your physical body to, and that is resulting in you leaving behind somebody you once chose to stay in this with. You didn't want to leave them. So it was a difficult decision for you, right? I mean, as I feel like you mulled this over physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, how it would affect them, how it would affect you, right? And it's hurtful for you to do it, right? But you're choosing you, walking away here. But it's causing you to do more soul searching, because in your conscious mind, you shouldn't feel guilty about it, because I mean, you can't control them, and they have a right, because we're talking about adults here. This is an adult YouTube channel, right? Or can you understand, even if it's to do with the child, right? There is some guidance and somebody's over this, right? It's causing some healing within yourself, because it's like, this decision was difficult. You chose this decision, right? Based off of your intuition, because it ain't steered you wrong. So it's like, I'm going to continue to listen. But it's causing some type of guilt that you're doing some more inner work, some consciously inner work to heal the guilt, to be at peace with your decisions that you have made for you, because this person decided to stay in it for them. And yeah, you decided to adapt to the situation so you can stay in it with them, because they wasn't ready to go with you, or even go y'all separate ways, but leave there. But now you're choosing to leave. So they made their choice, you made yours. But there's a connection here. For some, heavily Gemini, this could be a partner. This also could be a life partner, like intimate partnership, soulmate, twin flame. It ain't got to be all that, but you may identify with them as that. Could be a Pisces involved. All right. And a Virgo. But we have Libra out here. We have Aries. We have Scorpio. We got Pisces. We got you, Gemini. This is about you. Anything else? What else here? I'm hearing like somebody's trying to tell you you're going to suffer leaving them behind, or leaving the situation behind. But I don't feel like you are. It feels like a projection. With this Queen of Wands, this was serving the person that wasn't ready to leave. But then you just like, all right, you made your choice, I'm making mine. This was serving them, whether they wanted to admit it or not. But I feel like they didn't feel like you would go anywhere, Gemini. That's weird. Because if your intuition can help you function in chaos, and at the same time it's causing you to grow and evolve and walk away from the trauma. But I mean, their perception is limited. Okay, so that's why they underestimated you or whatever. But it was serving them. But you're moving into a space with this King of Cups of self-love. You know, this is big love, though. You could be surrounding yourself, like I said, as a partnership. Somebody could just decide a Gemini, like, because I'm hearing big love. This, you healing and walk away. You could be deciding to be in a polyamorous relationship. This was once a monogamous relationship, and like it caused you some inner turmoil where you had to use your intuition to adapt. And you know, part of what you want is to date multiple people, or be in space with relationship with healing with multiple people, right? Can you understand, right? But this is not serving this singular energy anymore. They finna be single. Okay. I feel like there's been some psychic spying on you. This person, even if you ain't made this physical move yet to leave them behind, they know you're about to. They may come in, yeah, I feel like it's some psychic spying. You see how they looking here? They may come in with this offer of harmony, marriage. They may propose, Gemini, or you may propose. And it's just like, huh? How we go from you not leave? I'm leaving. But then they think if you do this, they propose. It's just like putting a Band-Aid on it, you won't leave, right? Because they know, right? But I feel like you know that they know. You know that they know that you know that they know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody is aware here, right? It's giving with the intuitive, like I said, could be a Pisces involved. And then you see how this energy, this Queen of Cups, is staring like it's a small little dollhouse, and she's watching the players, right? She knows what you're doing with this psychic spying here. But I feel like she's in reverse. And she's choosing her. But the codependency is what's not revealed, the insecurity, and you being there just going to heighten that. Because it's just like, if I'm in chaos and I know I always got somebody there with me, it's hard to do a lot of things by yourself. You can do it. Sometimes it's better to do it. But standing in your power, standing in healing, standing in, like, it can get lonely. The isolation can get lonely, right? But you know, to fix this body of yours, to end this, whatever's going on in your physical body, you have to do this. Your intuition, and you're trusting your intuition because it didn't steer you wrong when it told you what to do to stay in this chaos, right? But this person has been psychically spying, so they're gonna come in, and it could be as simple as you sleeping next to them and they asking you questions in your sleep. You know, they getting them directly from your consciousness, right? Or can you understand? They're getting directly from your consciousness. And you may not fully be aware that you, for some, saying like told on yourself. But I also feel like if this person would have asked you in the waking state, you still would have told the truth. They're not seeing shit correctly anyway, right? But it is what it is. What else? Close this out. Gemini. What does that say? Close this out for Gemini as it resonates with this reading, current energies. If you would like to request a personal reading, the information to do so will be in the description box below this video. And you can schedule on my website, energyexchangewellness.com. Like I said, you're going in hermit mode after making this decision to heal your body. You could have been seeing 666, but then you stopped. It represents mind, body, and spirit, right? But you could have been seeing it at first, and then you stopped seeing it. You notice once you start feeling these physical ailments that needs this pain relief. you know, due to you adapting into these in these toxic environments, this tower moment, these constant changes, constant affecting the nerves. Somebody could have fibromyalgia or what's the other one? Ooh. Hold on, let me see. Nerve. And fibromyalgia is to do with pain. Is it? It's not Parkinson's. I forget. I'm trying to think. I had a person I encountered. They had some type of. Hold on, let me check something. Disorders resulting from anxiety. Panic disorder. Phobias. Could be a plethora of things. I can't remember what I'm feeling because I'm thinking of this particular person, and they shared with me what they had, or they share with everybody who's in space with. But either way, they were there to heal. So I feel like you moving away, being in this isolation, choosing you, leaving them behind is going to put you here, even if it's towards a polyamorous community, right? Take how it resonates. But this is hope, calm, faith. This is also wish fulfillment, wishing upon a star, manifestations coming into fruition, renewal, spirituality, good fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. It's also like wish fulfillment, so... But yeah, that's what I have for you. Some of y'all, the wish fulfillment may have been evolving and healing and leaving behind things and those that trigger childhood trauma. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.